Today in this video, I'm back with another Fast and Furious movie, Fast and Furious movie, Fast and Furious movie explanation video for you all. Today in this video, I'm gonna be talking. Today in this video, I'll be talking to you all about the next installment of the franchise. And we're getting quite close to the end of this, so I'm on the second to last film. So let's finish this once and for all. So today in this video, I'll be talking to you all about Fast and Furious 9. That's right, AKA AKA F9 2021. Is that the 9th film of the franchise? So hopefully this will go well. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It works. So before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you're alerted when I make brand new uploads. Alright. I had to clean my glasses. Alright, you can see better. So, without any further ado, let's begin. So, F9. So, F9. F9. 2021. Here we go. So, F9. So, F9, AKA. So, F9, AKA. AKA F9. So, F9. F9, the Fast Saga. So, F9, the Fast Saga. Or Fast and Furious 9. Say Fast and Furious 9. Fast and Furious 9. The Fast Saga. So the Fast Saga is a 2021 American, so 2021 American action film directed. So action film directed by Justin Lin, who co-wrote the screenplay. That's right, the screenplay. Who co-wrote the screenplay? The screenplay. Screenplay with American screenwriter Daniel Casey. So Daniel Casey, based on the story by Justin Lin, Alfredo Botello, and Daniel Casey. It's the ninth main installment, and the overall 10th installment in the franchise. That's including Hobbs and Shaw, but I'm not discussing about Hobbs and Shaw because it doesn't really have like much of a good dialogue. I mean, without the whole cast, it only has like Hobbs and Shaw, which just doesn't add up to me. So it's the ninth. So ninth main installment, and the overall 10th installment. So 10th installment in the franchise. It stars Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto, alongside an assembled cast, including Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, Chris Ludacris Bridges, John Cena, Nathalie Manuel, Jordana Brewster, Sung Kane, Sung King, Michael Rooker, Helen Mirren, Kurt Russell, Charlize Theron, Finn Cole, Vinnie Bennett, and so many others. In the film, Dom and his team set out to stop a world-shattering plot. Plot involving his younger brother, Jacob Toretto. Okay, so it was directed by. So the movie was directed by Justin Lin. Say directed by Justin Lin. Say Justin Lin. Say directed by Justin Lin. So directed by Justin Lin. Screenplay by Daniel Casey and Justin Lin. So Daniel Casey and Justin Lin. Story by Justin Lin. So Justin Lin. Justin Lin. Alfredo. So Alfredo Bautel and Daniel Casey. It's based on characters by Gary Scott Thompson. So Gary Scott Thompson. It was produced by Neil Moritz. So Neil Moritz, Vin Diesel, Justin Lin, Jeffrey Kirschenbaum, Joe Roth, Clayton Townsend. Say Clayton Townsend. And Samantha Vincent. Say Samantha Vincent. Starring Vin Diesel. So Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez. Say Michelle Rodriguez. Tyrese Gibson. So Tyrese Gibson. Chris Ludacris. So Chris Ludacris Bridges. So Chris Ludacris Bridges. John Cena, Nathalie Manuel. So Nathalie Manuel. Jordana Brewster. Sung King, Helen Mirren, Kurt Russell, Charlize Theron, Finn Cole, Vinnie Bennett, and so many others. Even Anna Sawai, I think. Not 100% sure. She was the girl who played Elle. Who Han, played by Sung King, looked after in the movie. Cinematography was by Stephen F. Winden. At least I got it right this time. Usually I say Wilson. But it's Winden. So got it right that time. Lucky. It was edited by Dylan Highsmith. So Dylan Highsmith. Kelly Matsumoto and Greg Deoria. I can't pronounce the name. I can't pronounce his last name. Correctly. So can't say it right or like can't really pronounce it right, but it's spelled D. So D with a comma on the top. A. As opposed to D and the A are capitals. The rest are lowercase letters, which are U-R-I-A. So D-A. So D-A-U-R-I-A. Music by Brian Tyler. Obviously. So Brian Tyler as always. Production companies are Original Film. So Original Film. One Race Films. Perfect Storm Entertainment, and Roth slash Kirstenbaum Films. distributed by Universal Pictures. Release dates were in 2021. So in South Korea, it was released May 19th. Say May 19th. And in the US, was released June 25th. Say June 25th. Say in the US, June 25th. So I was still at school at that time. I was in 10th grade, and then I finished that. Then moved on to 11th grade, and then finished that. Then started YouTube and got to college and so on and so forth. So June 25th. The release dates May 19th, Korea. So May 19th, South Korea. So South Korea. So South Korea. And then June 25th. June 25th in the US. Said June 25th in the US. Both 2021. Running time was 143 minutes, which that's around I'd say 2 hours and 23 minutes. Hang on. So that's yeah, 2 hours and 23 minutes, or more or less, depending on which version you would get. The normal one, like the director's cut, or the extended version of the film, which adds the other parts of the movie. The running time was 143 minutes. The running time, 143 minutes. 2 hours and 23 minutes. Quite long for an early 20s Fast and Furious movie. Except for early 20s Fast and Furious movie. So 2 hours and 23 minutes. Country US. Language English. Budget was between 200. So 200 to 225 so between 200 and 225 million dollars. So it's a difference between the budget of 25 million dollars roughly. The box office, however, was pretty good money. Approximately 700. So approximately 726. So 726.2 million. So it's 726. So 726,200,000 dollars. So $726,200,000. Pretty good money. With a ninth film. So now we're gonna move on to the next part. Here we go. Let's do it. With a ninth film. So a ninth film. So with a ninth film planned since 2014. So like 6-7 years before the movie was even released. So it's over 10 years ago. Say from 2014 to 2024. So with a ninth film planned since 2014. Said 2014, a year after Paul Walker passed away, and a year after Paul Walker passed away, and a year before Furious 7 was even released. So it was a ninth film planned since 2014. Justin was confirmed as director in October. So Justin was confirmed as director. Say director in October 2017. 2017. Said 2017. Said 2017. Said with a ninth film planned since 2014. Justin was confirmed as director in October 2017. Said 2017. Returning to the franchise for the first time since directing Furious 6. Furious 6, 2013. F9's the first film in the franchise since Too Fast, Too Furious 2003. To Nuts to be written by Chris Morgan, Dwayne Johnson, who appeared in the previous four films, so Fast 5, 2011. So Fast 5, 2011, Furious 6, 2013, Furious 7, 2015, and The Fate of the Furious, A.K.A. Fast 8, 2017. So, Dwayne Johnson, who appeared in the previous four films, was announced to return in April 2017, but confirmed his absence in January 2019. So early 2019. The rest of the cast was financialized with the addition of John Cena 6 months later, so half a year later, Brian Tyler. Brian Tyler returned to compose the score. Principal photography began in June 2019. Say June 2019. June 2019. And lasted until November 2019, with filming locations including London, the capital of England, Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland, so Edinburgh, Scotland, Tbilisi, the largest city and the capital of Georgia, Los Angeles, LA, and Thailand. London, Edinburgh, so London, Edinburgh, Tbilisi. London, Edinburgh, Tbilisi. Tbilisi, sorry. I didn't get that. I was saying it wrong. So London, Edinburgh, Tbilisi, LA, and Thailand. Principal photography began. Hold on. So with a ninth film. Okay, I have to do it again. So with a ninth film planned since 2014, Justin was confirmed as director in October 2017, returning to the franchise for the first time since directing Furious 6. Furious 6, 2013. F9, F9, so F9's the first film in a franchise. So first film in a franchise. Uh, since Too Fast, Too Furious 2003, not to be written by Chris Morgan. So not to be written by Chris Morgan. Dwayne Johnson, who appeared in the previous 4 films, was announced to return in April 2019. Not April, sorry. Wait. Say F9's the first film in the franchise since Too Fast, Too Furious 2003. Said Too Fast, Too Furious 2003 to not be written by Chris Morgan, Dwayne Johnson, who appeared in the previous 4 films. So 4 films. So Fast 5 2011. So Fast 5 2011. Furious 6 2013. Is that Furious 6 2013? Furious 7. So Furious 7. Which I still got. 2015. And the Fate of Furious 2017. So it was announced to return in April. So who appeared in the previous 4 films? So Dwayne Johnson, who appeared in the previous 4 films. So previous 4 films. 4 films. Was announced to return in April 2017. So 2017. But confirmed his absence. So his absence in January 2019. So early 2019. The rest of the cast was financialized with the addition of John Cena 6 months later. So 6 months later, or half a year later, Brian Tyler returned. So Brian Tyler returned to compose the score. Principal photography began in June 2019. So June 2019. So 5 years ago. From that year to 2024. So June 2019. It lasted until November 2019. Say November 2019. With filming locations including London, England, Edinburgh, Scotland, Tbilisi, Georgia, Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles, California, and Thailand. Thailand. F9. So F9 was originally scheduled for release by Universal Pictures. Universal Pictures on April 19th. So April 19th. So April 19th, 2019. But was delayed several times. First due to the release of the spin-off film Hobbs and Shaw. So Hobbs and Shaw 29. So Hobbs and Shaw 2019. And planned release of No Time to Die. So No Time to Die which was a film, so a spy film from 20, so it's a 2021 spy film, and the 25th in the James Bond series, so 007. So No Time to Die, 2021. So F9 was originally scheduled for release by Universal Pictures on April 19th, April 19th, so April 19th, 2019, say 2019, but was delayed several times. So delayed several times. First due to the release of the spin-off film Hobbs and Shaw, 2019, and planned release of No Time to Die, 2019, and then the COVID-19 pandemic. It was first released in South Korea. So South Korea on May 19th. So May 19th. So May 19th, 2021. It was released in the UK on June 24th. Then released in the US on June 25th. So a day later, so a day after the UK version was released. So it was released in the UK on June 24th. So June 24th, then released in the US a day later on June 25th. The film received mixed reviews from critics. Mixed reviews from critics. Mixed reviews from critics. So critics with praise for the stunts. So praise for the stunts. Justin's direction. So Justin's direction. And the performances of the cast. So of the cast, while it was criticized. So criticized for its unrealistic action sequences. So plot and revision of tropes. It's like saying the word ropes, but adding the letter T at the very start of the word. So tropes. It sets several pandemic box office. So box office records. Say box office records and crossed. So records and crossed over 726. So 726. $726 million worldwide. So worldwide. Becoming the fifth. So the fifth largest. Well, the fifth highest. The fifth highest grossing. So the fifth highest grossing film. So the fifth highest grossing film of 2021. It was then followed by Fast X, so A.K.A. Fast 10 in 2023. Say 2023, 2 years later. So 1989. So 1989. So 1989. Just before the very early 90s. Jack Toretto. So Jack Toretto. So in 1989. So 1989. Jack Toretto. So Jack Toretto participates. So Jack Toretto participates. Jack Toretto participates. So Jack Toretto participates in a late model race on a short track. Say on a short track with his sons Dom and Jacob Toretto. So Dom and Jacob Toretto working in the pit crew. So in the pit crew. Dom argues with rival racer Kenny Linder. So Kenny Linder about his dirty tactics during the race. So during the race, Linder's car. So during the race, Linder's car or Kenny's car clips the back of Jack's bumper, causing his car to flip and crash, and killing him into a burst of flames. So burst of flames. So burst of flames. A week later. So a week later, after Dom and Jacob's father died, Dom's arrested actually, not arresting, sorry. Dom's arrested for beating Kenny to near death with a 3/4 inch torque wrench. Or a socket wrench, basically. It's like half to death. Well, nearly beat him to death. So, a week later, Dom's arrested. So Dom's arrested for beating Kenny to near death while serving his sentence. So his sentence, Dom recalls that Jacob had worked. So that Jacob had worked on their father's car. So on their father's car, the day he died, and concludes that Jacob killed their father. So Jacob killed their father because he was the last person to work under the hood of his car. Upon release, Dom both confronts and challenges Jacob to a race, forcing him to leave town, so to leave Los Angeles or LA, California, so to leave town when he loses. So when he loses, 30 years later, so 30 years later, it's like 3 decades later or so, say 30 years later, Dom's both retired and raising his son Brian with his wife Letty Ortiz. Roman, Tesh, and Ramsey arrive with the news that shortly after arresting Cypher, Mr. Nobody's plane was attacked by Roki Cypher, so Cypher and crashed into Monte Quinto, so Central America, so a fictional Central American country. That country. Dom agrees to help them. So Dom agrees to help them after realizing Jacob's involved. Searching a plane. So searching a plane. Searching a plane. So searching a plane. They find part of a device called Project Ares, which can hack into any computer, which can hack into any computer weapon system. So any computer weapon system. The team's ambushed by a private army led by Jacob, who steals the device. Michael Stasiak, who first appeared in Fast Four, 2009. He's a Fast Four 2009. So Dom agrees to help them after realizing Jacob's involved. Searching a plane. So searching a plane. Says searching the plane. So searching the plane. They find part of a device called Project Ares, which can hack into any computer weapon system. So any computer weapon system. The team's ambushed by a private army led by Jacob, who steals the device. Well, he steals the first half. The second half he got it from Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland. I think it's the capital, yeah. So the team's ambushed by a private army led by Jacob, who steals the device. Say who steals the device. Michael Stasiak. So Michael Stasiak. So Stasiak, played by Shea Wiggum, who first appeared in Fast 4 2009. Said 2009. Helps Dom's crew escape to their safe house. So their safe house. Michael Stasiak helps Dom's crew. Say Dom's crew. Dom's crew escape to their safe house at the Caspian Sea. Say Caspian. So Caspian Sea. And Dom's sister Mia. So Dom's sister Mia associate, so associate and finance, associate and financer, say associate and financer. Cypher, who's being held at their base, tells Jacob that the other half of Ares is in Edinburgh, the capital. So Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland. Dom meets his father's mechanic. So father's mechanic, Buddy. So Buddy, who took Jacob after his exile. So after him and Dom's father died, and learns that Jacob's in London, the capital of England. Meanwhile, in Tokyo, both Letty and Han, no, Han, sorry. So Letty and Mia find Han alive, along with his ward Elle, both Roman and Tesh. So Roman and Tesh travel to Cologne in Germany to recruit Sean Boswell. So Sean Boswell, played by Lucas Black. So Sean Boswell, played by Lucas Black. Twinkie, played by Bow Wow. So played by Bow Wow. And Earl Hugh. Said Earl Hugh. So Earl Hugh, played by Jason Dobbin. I keep forgetting the actor's name. So both Roman and Tesh travel to Germany to recruit Sean, Twinkie, and Earl, who've been working on a rocket car, which is an old Pontiac Fiero strapped to a rocket engine, which was turned into some kind of space shuttle, which is kind of crazy. So Dom meets his father's mechanic, Buddy, who took Jacob after his exile. So who took Jacob after his exile. So after his exile, and learns that Jacob's in London. In Tokyo, both Letty and Mia find Han alive, along with his ward Elle. Both Roman and Tesh, travel to Germany. So to Germany is Cologne, Germany, to recruit Sean Boswell. So Sean Boswell, Twinkie, and Earl Hugh, who've been working on a rocket car. In London, Dom meets Queenie Shaw, A.K.A. Magdalene Shaw. Say Magdalene Shaw, played by Jacob's location. So Jacob's location. Jacob's location. Dom confronts both Otto and Jacob at the party held at Otto's mansion. So Otto's mansion. Otto has Dom arrested, but Lisa, Dom's old friend, rescues him, who was also seen at the extended cut when she was at the party. So Otto has Dom arrested. So Dom confronts both Otto and Jacob. So Otto and Jacob at the party held at Otto's mansion. So mansion. Otto has Dom arrested, but Lisa, Dom's old friend, rescues him. Tej, Roman, and Ramsey join. So Tej, Roman, and Ramsey join Dom in Edinburgh, where Jacob's using an electromagnet. So using a magnet to steal the other half of the Project Ares. So to steal the other 50% of Project Ares, both Tej and Roman find a truck containing the electromagnet. So the other half of Project Ares. As they fight Otto's men, Ramsey commandeers the truck to chase after Otto. Dom intercepts Jacob, and the two fight throughout the city. Before Otto can extract Jacob, Ramsey runs his car off the road. So Ramsey runs his car off the road. Ramsey runs his car. Ramsey runs his car off the road and uses the electromagnet to capture Jacob. To capture Jacob at the safe house. Hans revealed that he was assigned by Mr. Nobody. So Mr. Nobody said Mr. Nobody to protect both L and Project Ares, as L's DNA is its biometric activation key. Like before that, it was also revealed that Han showed his presence to the rest of the crew, and they were in shock to see him alive. So at the safe house, Han reveals that he's assigned by Mr. Nobody. So Mr. Nobody to protect both L and Project Ares. As L's DNA is its biometric activation key. When Jacob went rogue and teamed up with Otto, they used Deckard Shaw to fake Han's death and protect L. So protect L. Both Otto and his men attacked both. So they both attack the safe house and free Jacob, who reveals to Dom that their father, wanting to escape deep debt, had instructed Jacob to tamper with his car to throw the race. Both Jacob and Otto kidnap L and take the other 50% of the other 50% of Project Ares. Otto launches a satellite in orbit, while Jacob has L to activate Project Ares. They begin uploading Ares to the satellite, moving throughout Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, and also the largest city of Georgia. Said Tom Letty. Hold on. Both Jacob and Otto. So Jacob and Otto kidnap Elle. So they both Jacob and Otto kidnap Elle. So kidnap Elle and take the other half of the Project Ares. Otto launches a satellite orbit. So a satellite into orbit. So outer space. While Jacob has L. While Jacob has L to activate Project Ares, they began uploading Ares to the satellite. So satellite moving throughout Tbilisi. Tbilisi, both the largest city and the capital of Georgia in Europe, in an armored truck, which is known as the Beast. Dom, Mia, Ramsey, and Han. And Han race to stop the upload. Race to stop the upload. The upload. As both Mia and Han try to breach the truck. Otto reveals that both him and Cypher have both teamed up and throws Jacob off the road. Throws Jacob off the truck. In other words, Otto betrayed Jacob and joins Cypher. Otto reveals that him and Cypher have teamed up and throws Jacob off the truck. Jacob's rescued by both Dom and Mia when he helps them access the truck. Where he helps them access the truck using the rocket car. Both Tej and Roman enter orbit, so they both enter orbit and destroy the satellite while using a big boost of NOS, stopping the upload. Cypher bombs the truck using a UAV, so an unmanned aerial vehicle. An unmanned aerial vehicle in an attempt to kill Dom. But unintentionally kills Otto. Dom uses the ricocheting truck to destroy Cypher's drone. Which is revealed to be simulated. So it wasn't actually flown by Cypher for real. It was just a simulator. Which is revealed to be simulated, and Cypher escapes. Both Dom and Mia. Reconcile with Jacob, and Dom allows him to escape custody by giving him the keys to his car, finally forgiving Jacob. Finally forgiving Jacob. reach the ISS, so the International Space Station. The International Space Station. Or ISS. Say International Space Station. Say International Space Station or ISS. And are safely returned to Earth. The team celebrates their success. So celebrates their success with a barbecue at Dom's house while preparing to say grace. This next part is gonna surprise all of us, even me. So so Dom uses the ricocheting truck to destroy Cypher's drone, which is revealed to be simulated, and Cypher escapes. So Cypher escapes. Both Dom and Mia, reconcile with Jacob, and Dom allows him to escape custody by giving him the keys to his car, finally forgiving Jacob. Both Tej and Roman reach the ISS International Space Station and are safely returned to Earth. The team celebrates their success with a barbecue at Dom's house. And this next part is surprising for all of us. While preparing to say grace, Brian O'Connor's car, so it's 1999 Bayside Blue Nissan Skyline GTR R34, which is my dream car. So Brian O'Connor's Skyline R34 GTR arrives in the driveway in a mid-credit scene. So mid-credit scene, Deckard comes face to face with Han and is shocked to see Han alive. Next up, cast. So there's not much I'm gonna post to it. So for cast, first one we got is Vin Diesel. So Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto, both a former criminal and pro street racer who is both retired and settled down with his wife Letty and his son Brian Marcos. Vince's son, Vincent Sinclair, portrays a young Dominic, while Australian Vinnie Bennett, so from New Zealand, Australian Vinnie Bennett portrays a teenage Dominic. No, is it both Australia and New Zealand? Kind of the same almost. But they both speak English with the same accent. But is it the same or is it different? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is both New Zealand and Australia the same or is it different? Considering they speak both English with the same accent, they both might have similarities. sure, but presumably I got no clue. So Vin's son, so Vin Diesel's son, so Vin Diesel's son, Vincent Sinclair, portrays a young Dominic, while Vinnie Bennett portrays a teenage Dominic. Next up, Michelle Rodriguez. Then Michelle Rodriguez as Letty Ortiz. So Ortiz. So Letty Ortiz. Dom's wife. So Dom's wife and a former criminal. Say former criminal. So former criminal. And pro street racer. So pro street racer. Azia Dinea. So Azia Dinea. So Azia Dinea Hale. So Azia Dinea Hale portrays a young Letty. Next up, Tyrese Gibson as Roman Pierce, an ex-habitual offender, expert street racer, and a member of Dom's team. Next, Chris Ludacris Bridges. Chris Ludacris Bridges as Tej Parker. Tej Parker, a mechanic from Miami. Tej Parker, a mechanic from Miami. And a member of Dom's team. Next up, John Cena. So John Cena as Jacob Toretto, the estranged brother. Brother of both Dom and Mia, who's working as a master thief, assassin, and high performance driver. Also, Mr. Nobody's rogue agent, Finn Cole. So Finn Cole portrays his full name is Finley. So it's like saying the word Finley, but taking out the letter E between the L and the Y and replacing it with an A. So Finley Lewis J. Cole. So Finn Cole portrays a young Jacob Toretto. So young Jacob. Next up, Nathalie Emmanuel. So Nathalie Emmanuel as Ramsey. So as Ramsey, a British computer hacktivist. Say hacktivist or hacker, and a member of Dom's team. So member of Dom's team. Next up, Jordana Brewster. So Jordana Brewster as Mia Toretto. So Mia Toretto, the sister of both Dom and Jacob, and a member of the former teams. Well, and a member of the former's team. Former's team, who has settled down with her partner. So her husband, Brian O'Connor. as Mia Toretto, the sister of both Dom and Jacob, and a member of the Formers team. So Formers team, Formers team, who settled down with her partner, so with her husband, Brian O'Connor. So Brian O'Connor and their two kids, Jack and Olivia. Said Jordana Brewster as Mia Toretto, the sister of both Dom and Jacob, and a member of the Formers team, who settled down with her partner, which is her husband, Brian O'Connor, and their two children, Jack and Olivia. So Jack and Olivia. Sienna Godong portrays a young Mia. So next up, Sung King as Han Lu, a member of Dom's team, who's believed to have been killed. Killed, but he survived. Next up, Michael Ruger. Michael Ruger is like saying the word booker. Select a book appointments and whatnot, but taking out the letter B and replacing it with an R as Buddy, a car mechanic who has ties to Dom's past as a member of his dad's pit crew. So Jack Toretto's pit crew. Next up, Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren as Magdalene Queenie Ella Manson Shaw. Says her full name. The mother of Dom's former enemies, both Deckard and Owen Shaw. So Owen Shaw, the younger brother, Deckard Shaw, the older brother. Next up, Kurt Russell as Mr. Nobody. Kurt Russell as Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody. An intelligence operative and the leader of a co-ops team. Next up, Charlize Theron. So Charlize Theron as Cypher, both a criminal mastermind. So criminal mastermind, and cyber terrorist, who's an enemy of Dom's team. Next up, Rasmussen as Otto. Sorry, that's my stomach growling. So next up, Sue Ersted. Rasmussen as Otto, a son of an aristocrat who's the financier for Jacob. And then next up we got Anna Sawai. So Anna Sawai as Elle, the adoptive daughter of Han, Juju Shang. I can't pronounce it. It's a first name is spelled J-U, last name is spelled Z or Z-H-A-N-G, portrays a young L. Additionally, J.D. or George Daniel Pardo. So he portrays Jack Toretto, Jim Barak. So Jim Barak portrays Kenny Linder. So Kenny Linder. Say Kenny Linder. Martin Ford. It's like saying the word Marty, but adding the letter N to it. Or Martin, but taking out the letter I between the two letters T and N, replacing it with a Y, and then Ford, as well as a car manufacturer from America and a river. Sometimes it's got, I think for Ford, it's got a J between the F and the O. I'm not 100% sure. So Martin Ford. So Martin Ford portrays Sue, and this next one will surprise you. And Cardi B. That's right, Cardi B. So Cardi B, who's an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and actress. Say Cardi B portrays Lisa, a woman who shares history with both Dom and Magdalene, A.K.A. Queenie. Carson Kern. So Carson Kern. So both Carson Kern. So Carson Kern and A.K.A. Rigney portrays young versions of Vince and Jesse, respectively. So Carson, I believe, played Vince, and then A.K.A. played Jesse, so respectively. I think, I'm not 100% sure. So Lucas Black. Say Lucas Black. Donna Maar. So Lucas Black, Donna Maar, and Shea Wiggum reprised their respective roles as Sean Boswell, Santos, and Agent Michael Stasiak from previous films, while both Shad Moss, A.K.A. Bow Wow, and Jason Tobin, formerly Lil Bow Wow, for Shad Moss, said Lucas Black, Donna Maar, and Shea Wiggum reprised their respective roles as Sean Boswell. So Sean Boswell, Santos. So Sean Boswell, Santos, and Agent Michael Stasiak from previous films, while both Shad Moss, A.K.A. Bow Wow, and Jason Tobin also reprised their respective roles as both Twinkie and Earl from Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift 2006. So, Seret, I can't pronounce that well, but it's Ozuna. So
Ozuna.
there we go. Can't say it that well. Portray young versions of both Leo and Santos, respectively. Jason Statham reprises his role as Deckard Shaw in an uncredited cameo appearance during the end credits, and Puerto Rican rapper Bad Bunny. His full name is Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio from Vega Baja in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Jason Statham reprises his role. Jason Statham reprises his role as Deckard Shaw in an uncredited cameo appearance during the end credits, and Puerto Rican rapper Bad Bunny appears as a lookout. Gal Gadot appears as Giselle Yashad through archival footage. Archival footage. And Bad Bunny also plays the soundtrack for the ending part of the film, which is Pasa el Tiempo, which that one was pretty cool. So, next up, production. So we're on development. So in November 2014, a year after Paul Walker passed away. So may rest in peace. And rest in peace, Paul. We miss you, buddy. Say we miss you, buddy. So we're on next part, production. So we're on development. In November 2014, Universal Pictures chairwoman Donna Langley confirmed that a discussion regarded three sequels to Furious 7. So three sequels to Furious 7. So Furious 7. Furious 7 2015. So 2015 had taken place. Then reaffirmed. So Diesel reaffirmed. Diesel reaffirmed this in September 2015. That was like a thing before or after Paul's 42nd birthday. So Diesel reaffirmed this in September. So Vin Diesel reaffirmed this in September. So Vin reaffirmed this in September 2015 as the trilogy that could lead to the mainline series' conclusion. Furious 7 director James Wan was originally contractually hired to direct both the 8th and 9th, so the 8th and 9th film in the series, but the studio let him go. After he told him about his wishes a sequel to his previous horror film, The Conjuring 2013. Said 2013 in October 2017. Say October 20 October so October 2017. So October 2017. Vin revealed. So October 2017. So in October 2017, Vin revealed in a Facebook. So Vin revealed in a Facebook Live video that Justin Lin, who directed every film from Tokyo Drift, so Tokyo Drift 2006 through Furious 6 2013. So 2013 would be returning for both the 9th and 10th, so 9th and 10th films. Not sure about the 10th one because it was directed by Louis Leterrier, the 10th installment, but possibly Justin might be back to direct the 11th one, or it might have been still Louis Leterrier. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll find out soon. Set in October 2017, Vin revealed in a Facebook Live video that Justin Lin, who directed every film from Tokyo Drift 2006 through Furious 6 2013, so through Furious 6 2013 or 2013, whichever way works best, would be returning for both the 9th and 10th films. So 9th and 10th films. Only for the 9th. Not sure about the 10th one, because I know for the 10th one it was directed by Louis Leterrier. Possibly he might return for the 11th. Or Louis might still be doing the 11th one. So possibly Justin will return for the 11th, or still Louis Leterrier will still do the 11th one. I'm not 100% sure. So in October 2017, Vin revealed in a Facebook Live video that Justin Lin, who directed every film from Tokyo Drift, from Tokyo Drift 2006 through Furious 6 2013, would be returning for both the 9th and 10th films. Only the 9th one, not the 10th one, in May 2018. So May 2018, screenwriter Daniel Casey. So screenwriter Daniel Casey was hired to write the screenplay after Chris Morgan left due to his work on Hobbs and Shaw. 2019. Neil Moritz returned as producer after being left out of Hobbs and Shaw due to issues with Universal. Next up, casting. So it's not much on there, but let's do it. In April 2017, Vin and Dwayne stated that they would return. Stated that they would return in October 2017. So October 2017. Jordana Brewster, who portrayed Mia Toretto in 5. So in 5. So who portrayed Mia Toretto in 5 of the franchise. set to reprise her role for both the ninth and 10th entries on April 4th, so 4th of April, 2018, so early 2018. So early 2018, Dwayne stated, so Johnson stated that he's now unsure, so he's not sure if he would return for the ninth film due to working on the spin-off, and he confirmed in January 2019, so early, so January, so early 2019, that neither him him or Jason Statham would be returning for the ninth film. So ninth film due to production. due to production. So due to production of the spin-off. So spin-off. In June 2019. So June 2019. John Cena was officially cast in the film after an initial announcement from Vin Diesel in April. In July 2019, so a month later, Finn Cole, so Finn Cole, Finn Cole, Finn Cole, Anna Sawai, so Finn Cole, Anna Sawai, and Vinnie Bennett, so Vinnie Bennett joined the cast of the film that same month. So in July, it's announced that both Helen Mirren and Helen Mirren and Charlize Theron would reprise their roles, with Michelle Rodriguez also confirmed to return. Michael Rooker and so both Michael Rooker and MMA fighter Francis God, no, I can't pronounce it, but it's spelled Nganoou, who's a Cameroonian and French pro mixed martial artist and pro boxer, who's currently signed to the PFL, so the Pro Fighters League. So Pro Fighters League. He also competed in the heavyweights division in the UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship, where he's the reigning UFC heavyweight champion at the time of his departure from the promotion, known for his punching power. Francis was widely viewed as the most destructive, pure puncher in the UFC's heavyweight division. He ended 50% of his UFC fights by knockout before the 2-minute mark in the first itself in general. So in October October 2019. So October 2019. Both Ozuna and Cardi B joined the cast of the film. Speaking of the film, on to the next part, which is filming. So next part, filming. Principal photography. So principal photography began on June 24th, so late June 2019, at Leavesden Studios in Herefordshire, England. Filming took place in LA, so LA, Edinburgh, and London, and also took place in Thailand. So in Thailand, Thailand for the first time with Krabi or Krabi without the C, but it's replaced with the letter K. Kopangan, can't pronounce that, but it's spelled K-O. And then Phangan, I can't pronounce that, but it's spelled, that word is spelled Pha-N-G-A-N. So Krabi, Kopangan, and Phuket, which is spelled P, so P-H-U-K-E, so P-H-U, so P-H-U, P-H, P-H-U-K-E-T, used as locations, part of the film was also shot in Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia. So capital of Georgia. So Georgia. Filming wrapped up on November 11th. So 11th of November 2019. Say 2019. Say 2019. 2019. In July 2019. So filming wrapped on November 11th, 2019. In July 2019, so 4 months before filming was wrapped up. So in July 2019, 4 months before filming was wrapped up. So 4 months before filming was wrapped up, stuntman Joe Watts, who doubled for Vin, sustained a serious head injury. So a serious head injury during filming. So during filming at Leavesden Studios. So Leavesden Studios in September 2020. So that was when I started 10th grade, so year 10, my 10th year of school. So which was both stressful and struggling due to COVID regulations and so on and so forth. So in September 2020. Say September 2020. So September 2020, Michelle Rodriguez confirmed the film would be set in outer. So in September 2020, Michelle Rodriguez confirmed the film would be set in outer space as well, which was teased by Vin Diesel. Next up, post-production. Dylan Highsmith, Kelly Matsumoto, and Greg D'Auria served as the film's editors, with additional editing. So additional editing provided by David Kern, uh, Peter Chiang, who worked with Justin Lin on Star Trek Beyond. Star Trek Beyond. So Star Trek Beyond 2016, which came out a year after Furious 7, 2015, and a year before The Fate of the Furious, A.K.A. Fast 8, 2017. So Star Trek Beyond 2016 served as the overall visual effects supervisor with DNEG, so double negative, which is a British Indian visual effects computer animation and stereo conversion studio. So stereo conversion studio that was founded in 1998 in London. So and rebranded as DNEG. So DNEG in 2014 after a merger with Indian VFX company Prime Focus. It's named after the letters D and NEG for their former name. So Peter Chiang, who worked with Justin on Star Trek Beyond 2016, served as the overall visual effects supervisor with DNEG Industrial Light and Magic, Lola VFX, Stereo D, and Factory VFX. So VFX as the vendors. DNEG also DNEG also converted the film to 3D. That's quite cool. Next up, music. So it's not much on it. So music. On July 31st, 2020. So before early August 2020. Start music. On July 31st, 2020. A mixtape. So mixtape titled Road to F9. So Road to F9 was released. Released music inspired by the film. The mixtape was preceded by the lead single One Shot. So One Shot by Young Boy Never, Broke Again, and Lil Baby. Trailers for the film included the songs Family, Family by both the Chainsmokers and Kygo, Is You Ready by Migos and Selah, so SELAH by Kanye West. Say Migos, it's like saying amigos, like friend, but taking out the A and you get Migos. Say and Selah by Kanye West. The official soundtrack was released on June 17th. Say June 17th. Say June 17th. So June 17th, 2021. The score album, composed by Brian Tyler, was released on July 2nd, the same year, so early July 2021. Right. Next up, release. So not much on it. Just a theoretical and home media. And then moving on to the next part. So release. Theoretical. F9 had its world premiere in the South. So F9 was on release. Theoretical. F9 F9 had its world premiere in South Korea on May 19th. So May 19th, 2021. Say 2021. The UK on June 24th. So the UK on June 24th. So 24th. And was released in the US on June 25th. So June 25th. The film had 5 previous planned release dates in the US between the years 2019 and 2021. These shifts were reportedly made due to the releases of both Hobbs and Shaw 2019 and the James Bond film No Time to Die 2021, as well as the COVID-19 pandemic. Last one, home media, and then moving on to the next part. Right. Home media. So home media. F9. Sorry. Home media. F9 was released. So F9 was released on Blu-ray. So Blu-ray, Ultra HD Blu-ray. So it's the same Blu-ray but just with ultra high definition, and DVD on September 21st. September 21st, 2021. So I was still in my final year of school at that time period. By Universal Pictures. So on September 21st. September 21st. September 21st, 2021. By Universal Pictures. Universal Pictures. Universal Pictures Home Entertainment. These media the media featured the theoretical version. So the theoretical version and the director's cut version, with the latter being 7 minutes longer. So it is 7 minutes longer. The film is also offered as an ultra HD steelbook, featuring the poster alongside both versions of the film. It's released as a rental on. It's released as a rental on VOD. So video on demand services in the US on July 30th, 2021. So 2021, F9. So 2021, F9 was also released on Blu-ray. So both Blu-ray and DVD. So Blu-ray and DVD on October 11th, was 20 days before Halloween, 2021, in January 2022. So early 2022 it was. So way before I finished school. Tech firm, A.K.A. reported that F9, so that the F9 was the fourth most pirated film of 2021. F9 was released on HBO. So HBO Max, a streaming service. So an American subscription video on demand over the top streaming service. It's a streaming service on March 4th, so early March 2022. Say 2022. Say 2022. Alright, next up is reception. Starting off with first box office. F9 grossed. So F9 grossed. F9 grossed. So F9 grossed 173. So 173. So $173 million in both the US and Canada, and 553.2. So $553.2 million. So $553.2 million in other territories for worldwide total. So worldwide total. So it was $553,200,000 in other territories for worldwide total of 726. So 726.2 million, which is $726,200,000. It's the fifth highest grossing film of. It's the fifth highest grossing film of 2021. In both the US and Canada, F9 was projected to gross between 55 to 65 million dollars from 4,100 or 4,179 theaters. So 4,179 theaters. Less than 4,180, or less than 4,200 theaters in its opening weekend. The film made $30 million on its first day. Pretty good, including 7.1 million. So 7 million. So 7.1 million. So that's $7,100,000 from Thursday night previews. Both the best such totals of the pandemic period. So it was like during 2020, like during COVID and all that stuff. It went on to debut to 70 million dollars, the highest grossing weekend. The highest grossing weekend since 2019's Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, known as Star Wars Episode IX, or Episode 11, I think. The Rise of Skywalker, which is the rise of Luke Skywalker. 72.4 million, so $72,400,000 in December 2019. So December 2019. Like previous Fast and Furious films, the audience was diverse, with 37% 37% Hispanic, 37%, so 37% Hispanic, 35% Caucasian, so 35% Caucasian, 35% Caucasian, 16% Black, and 8% Asian, and skewed to both younger, 51%, under the, so 51% under the age, under the age, under the age of 25, and so under the age of 25, is that 25, and male, 57, so male 57% crowds in its second weekend. So second weekend, the film fell 65% to $23 million. Say $23 million. Remaining atop the box office with Universal's F9, both The Boss Baby, family business, known as in other territories as The Boss Baby, to 2021. Say 2021, and the Forever Purge. Say Forever Purge. Also 2021. So also 2021, finishing in the top 3 spots. It marked the first time a single studio accomplished the feat since February 2005. So it was 10 months before I was even born. So since February 2005, it also crossed $100 million, so $100 million. So it also crossed $100 million. So $100 million domestically. So domestically, and a whopping $500 million internationally. So internationally, in record time. So record time for the COVID-19 pandemic era. The film made $11.4 million. So $11,400,000. So $11,400,000. But was dethroned. So dethroned by newcomer Black Widow. So Black Widow. Black Widow 2021. The following weekend, they made $7.6 million. So $7,600,000. So $7.6 million in its fourth frame. So fourth frame, finishing in fourth place. So finishing in fourth over its 5-day, 120-hour international opening weekend, beginning May 19th. So May 19th, F9 was projected to cross between 160 to 160 to 100 so 160 to 180 million dollars from 8 countries, including China, so China, Russia, and South Korea. So China, Russia, and South Korea. since the pandemic, since the lockdown began, so started in March 2020. So March 2020, the worst year. It also set the pandemic record for IMAX. So record for IMAX. IMAX gross. IMAX gross $14 million. So $14 million, and was the second biggest May international opening ever, despite playing in 26 fewer countries than the current record holder. So record holder their record holder, Captain America. So Captain America. So Captain America, Civil War. Ow! Don't do that. So Captain America, Civil War. Captain America, Civil War. Captain America, Civil War. 2016. The top markets from the top markets from the weekend were China, China, $136 million. The second biggest ever opening of the franchise in the country. So in the country, South Korea 9.9, so just 10 million. So South Korea 10 million. Russia, so South Korea 10 million. Russia 8.3 million. So 8.3 million. Saudi Arabia 2.67, and the UAE, United Arab Emirates, 2.64 in its second weekend. So second weekend of international release, the film made 30.8, so 30,800,000, including 20.3 million, so $20,300,000, minus 85%, so minus 85% in China, and 3.7 million, so $3,700,000, so $700,000, minus 42% in South Korea. Alright, next up, critical response. On the review aggregator website, Rotten Tomatoes, 60% of 300 and so 60% of so 60% of 60% of so 60% of 315 critics gave F9 a positive review. That's pretty good. With an average rating of 57%. That's not bad. It's pretty good. So 57%. The site's critics consensus reads: F9 sends the franchise hurtling further over the top than ever, but director Justin Lin's knack for preposterous set pieces kept preposterous set pieces keeps the action humming. So keeps the action humming.
Like,
something like that. According to Metacritic, which assigned a weighted average of 58% based on 54 critics, the film received either mixed or average reviews. So mixed or average reviews. Mixed or average reviews. Audiences polled by Cinema Score. So Cinema Score gave the film an average grade of B plus, which is pretty good. On an A plus to F, so A plus to F scale, while post track reported 80% of audience members gave it a positive score, while 62% saying they would definitely recommend it. From the rap, Alonso Durald, so who was an American film critic, author, and podcaster, born May 18th, 1967, from East Point, Georgia. So age 57. So Post Track reported 80% of audience members gave it a positive score. Was positive score for 62%, saying they would definitely recommend it. So we're on the right track. From the rap, Alonso Durald. So Alonso Durald summarized the film by writing that physics, gravity, and logic in general have long since been thrown out the window, but the jolts of pleasure keep coming. Matt Patches of Polygon criticized the film for its lack of characterization, saying after 20 years of fast films, Dom's a totally functional blockbuster superhero, and that F9 counteracts any character development by devoting a grating amount of time to meta commentary of its own ridiculousness. On its own ridiculousness. However, he also praised Justin's direction and the set pieces by writing each location fills Justin's pockets with the currency of imagination. So currency of imagination, which he cashes in. So cashes in with absolute delight, where previous installments built off the glory of the Italian Job, 1971, and Mad Max Fury Road. So Mad Max Fury Road, 2015. F9 finds inspiration in the Harlem Globetrotters. The cars catch falling bystanders. So falling bystanders flip over enemy off-roaders and stage intricately choreographed attacks using amped up magnets. Alright, slow. Alright, oh, I can't talk. Alright, so close. I can do this. So I'm just so tired. I want to get this done. Alright, varieties. Owen Gleiberman. So Owen Gleiberman found one of the opening scenes to be the suspenseful high point of the movie and wrote, "The scene is so over the top, ludicrous, that it's as if the filmmakers were saying, let's put what would have been the grand climax of Fast 4, A.K.A. Fast and Furious 2009, the fourth movie part of the second trilogy, in the opening half hour. Good enough. But what do you do? But what do you do for an encore? For an encore. Writing for The Hollywood Reporter. So The Hollywood Reporter, John Defoe, sorry, said that the feature probably sounds like more fun than it is. So probably sounds like more fun than it is. And concluded his generally negative review by saying that Furious 7 was a lot more fun, which it was. And this is not that anybody cares, but it's more believable as well. IndieWire's David Ehrlich, can't pronounce it well, gave a more negative response with a C+ rating and praised Justin Lin's direction, writing, "This is a movie that slingshots so far past self-parody that it loops all the way back to something real." Jesse Hassinger, it's like saying the word passenger but taking out the P at the very beginning and replacing it with the letter H of the AV Club. So AV Club. Club also gave the film a C rating, remarking that Justin's writing just isn't as fleet as his directing, and his directing in F9 isn't as fleet as his work on both either Fast 5 2011 or Furious 6 2013. is all the runway, in between, the highlights. So in between the highlights, even longer than the endless, literal concrete of the Furious 6 climax. After after a after reinvention, as a warmer, more diverse Mission Impossible, practically name checked here. This series has wound up um, more like a mid-period James Bond movie in its channel serving bloat. Alright, last part is accolades, and then moving on to the final part, which is we got two parts left: sequels and explanatory notes. But before I do that, I'm just gonna get a quick drink because with all this talking, my throat is a bit sore. Back in like, say, 15 seconds. Okay, so we're like a mid-period James Bond movie in its channel serving bloat. Alright, now we're on the right track. So next up, accolades. So starting off with the awards, we got Golden Trailer Awards. So Golden Trailer Awards, July 22nd. July 22nd, 2021. Best Action. So for Best Action. Best Action, Path. So Path AV Squad nominated. Then Best Summer Blockbuster Trailer. Also Path AV Squad, which won. They got Best Summer. So Best Summer Blockbuster. So Blockbuster TV. So Best Summer Blockbuster TV spots for a feature film. Risk Super Bowl 30 AV Squad, which was nominated. So both Path AV Squad. So first one was nominated, and then the second one. So first one nominated, then the second one won. Then we got Risk Super Bowl. So Risk Super Bowl 30 AV Squad was nominated. So like Risk Super Bowl to 30 AV Squad. So AV Squad nominated. And then we got still Golden Trailer Awards. Still Golden Trailer Awards. October 6th. So early October 2020. So 2022. So we got the Don LaFontaine Award for Best Voiceover. So we got Dom's Story, Ignition, which was nominated. They got Best Summer Blockbuster TV spots for a feature film. Uh, Risk Super Bowl 30 AP Squad, which was also nominated. So that marks the end of Golden Trailer Awards. And that one for October 6th, 2022. Next up we got is ICG. So ICG, 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 Publicists Awards. So ICG Publicists Awards. March 20. So March 25th. March 25th. 2022. So March 25th. So March 25th. 2022. Maxwell. Maxwell. Is it Maxwell? Weinberg. Publicists. Showmanship. Motion Picture Award. F9. F9. And then next up, guys, Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. So Choice Awards, April 9th. April 9th, 2022. So April 9th, 2022. Say 2020. Say 2022. Say 2022. Say April 9th, 2022. Say 2022. Favorite movie actor, both Vin Diesel and John Cena. There we got. Next up, People's Choice Awards. Say People's Choice Awards. Say People's Choice Awards. December 7th, 2021. So a week. So 7 days before my 16th birthday. So that was when I was still at school. So this December 7th. December 7th, 2021. So we got movie of 2021 and action movie of 2021. Both F9. So F9. Then we got male movie star. Some movie star of 2021. Both Vin Diesel and John Cena. Vin Diesel and John Cena. Then we got female movie star. Female movie star of 2021. 2021. Charlize Theron. Then we got action movie star. So action movie star of 2021. We got Vin Diesel. So Vin Diesel, John Cena. Vin Diesel, John Cena. Vin Diesel, John Cena, and Charlie. So Vin Diesel, John Cena, and Charlize Theron. And then we got the last one, the Saturn. So Saturn Awards. Say Saturn. So Saturn Awards. Not as in like a planet. Well, kind of probably. I don't know. Say Saturn Awards. October 25th. So October 25th. October 25th. 2022. Say 2022. So it was like 6 days before Halloween even started. So October 25th. So October 25th. 2022. Say 2022. So again, like 6 days before Halloween started. Best action. So best action or adventure film F9. Now, the reason why I did not do like from like the third one all the way to the last part for like the results is because they were all like all of those ones were nominated. So they were all nominated. So they were all nominated. All right. Next up, sequels. So we're in the second to last part, and then I'll end it there because this is taking forever. Almost 2.5 hours. What? God, this is taking forever. So next part, sequels. So sequels. F9 was followed. So F9 was followed. So F9 was followed by Fast X. Fast X released on May 19th. So May 19th, 2020. So May 19th, 2023. Last year. So May 19th, 2023. So May 19th. May 19th. So May 19th, 2020. So May 19th, 2023. Last year. Although Fast X was reported as the final mainline installment of the so although Fast X was reported as the final mainline installment of the franchise, and 11th film, which is Fast XI, so A.K.A. Fast X Part 2 is in production. So production. Last part, and then I'll end it there. So we're on explanatory notes. So it's introduced in introduced in the Fate of the Furious, aka Fast 8 or Fast and Furious 8 or F8, 2017. Say 2017. Say 2017. Last part, and I'll end it there. So as depicted in Tokyo Drift. So Tokyo Drift 2006. Say Tokyo Drift. I can't talk well because I'm so tired. Tokyo Drift 2006. Say 2006. Fury 6 2013. So Fury 6 2013. Furious 6 2013, and Furious 7. So Furious 7 2015. So Furious 7 2015. So Furious 7 2015. Alright, finally done. Alright guys, so that is it. So for my next Fast and Furious video will be about the final installment of the franchise. Well, not technically like the final installment, like the very last one. But like, I'd say the second to last like almost like the second to last installment, I would say, of the franchise. And then that will officially be it for Fast and Furious. And after that, I will continue doing it, the European driving class. Alright, so for my next Fast and Furious video will be about Fast X, aka Fast 10. So Fast 10. So Fast 10 2023. So can't wait for that. So that's gonna be soon. And so yeah, can't wait for that to happen. guys, so I'm gonna end it there. So if you guys like this video, like and like and subscribe. So like and subscribe. So yeah, like it, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification. So hit the hit the I can't talk. Hit the notification bell and hit all. So it hit all. So hit all. So you're alerted of when I make brand new uploads. Alright. So it's currently 1:28. So wow, it's almost 1:30 in the morning. I should probably hit to bed now. Right. Alright guys, so that'll be it. I gotta go. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So I'll see you guys. So I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys. So I'll see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe. Have a great morning, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So take care, folks. So take care, folks. Stay safe out there. So take care, folks. Stay safe out there. And so take care, folks. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys soon.